People commonly encourage us to compare ourselves with other people in our culture. You should be like your sister. You can win. The others are not as good as you. You must be the best of your class, and many more. Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Nurhazira Safi'i from class J4BC18. In my opinion, it's not always the best way of thinking. Based on my research, Mark Twain also said that comparison is the death of joy, and science agreed. Research has found that comparing breeds feelings of envy, low self-confidence, and depression, as well as compromises our ability to trust others. Numerous factors support changing this way of thinking and starting just internal comparison. This is how it ought to be. And in this speech, I will discuss the most important reason for why we should not compare ourselves with others. There will always be someone better than you, which is the first justification against comparing yourself to others. Regardless of the context, it is always accurate. As a result, you could feel inferior to others, and possibly without reason. For instance, being the best architect of your generation and having incredible talent might make you feel fantastic. Wow, I'm the best architect and always be the best. However, if someone ever becomes better than you, even though you are still an incredible architect, you may begin to feel depressed. The second reason to elude this kind of comparison is there will always be someone who is worse off than you. That means you will always find someone worse than you, but as opposed to the first reason, this can make you feel better than the others, and this feeling can turn into an abhorrence form of pride. You will experience agitation and restlessness, looks for ways to defeat or run others, and do the terrible thing as a result. As an illustration, if you are the second best student of your class, and one day the very best student leaves the school, you will then be the best one, although you are still only as good as you were before. Or, if I want to be the leader of the group, but you are the leader now, what I need to do is to make you look like a traitor or stupid, and then I can take your place. Then I will be better than you. As we can see here, there is no improvement done on yourself if we keep comparing ourselves with others. My third reason why should we stop comparing ourselves with others is because it doesn't actually help you accomplish your goal. Ruminating about how someone else is better looking, has more friends, or is more successful than you is both time consuming and ineffective. Being hard out on ourselves actually exerts motivation and decreases goal completion. If you really want to live a life that feels fulfilling, your needs to dedicate your time and energy to your own values. To get your focus in the right place, ask yourself the following question. When you imagine yourself at the end of your life looking back at what you have done, what will be the experience and accomplishment that will have been most important to you? What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of relationship do you want to have? What do you want people to remember about you? Use these personal values as the barometer upon which you compare, rather than the accomplishment of those around you. Last but not least, what you are comparing against is inaccurate information. The one who compares him or herself with others is judging, and this doesn't help us develop as human beings. Nobody knows the internal reality of the others. Nobody knows his or her story. And also, nobody knows his or her deepest intentions. And when we judge, it is harder to accept the others. It also leads us to be tempted to copy them, to do the same thing, and to act and think like them. The problem with this is that if we copy someone, we will never know who we really are and what we really want, and then we will never grow spiritually. Additionally, the study found that people tend to overestimate the presence of positivity in the life of others, while while they misinterpret or fail to detect negative feelings in others. So not only is what being delivered an incomplete picture, we tend to distort the information that we do receive. In a nutshell, if comparing is how you evaluate your words, you will always be losing. In this game of life, you will never reach a point where you are better than others in every way. And why will you want to be? Part of what makes life awesome and interesting is learning from the talent of others. As Steve Furtick explained, the reason we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reels. Instead of trying to be as good as or better than others, focus your energy on being the very best version of yourself. So next time you catch yourself using someone else as a benchmark for your own words, stop and remind yourself how ineffective think strategy really is. Instead, compassionately redirect your energy and intention to your own goals and what is required to achieve them, as we should compare ourselves only with ourselves. This is the only comparison pattern that we really have in our consciousness. Therefore, we will accept ourselves as we really are. In the other words, we will live happier. That's all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.